See how this one pans out, though. It is a pretty unique draft from TNC. I'm not really sure how to feel about that Gabby Doom. Obviously, we know Gabby's probably going to be able to farm very well on this Doom, but continues with these side blades. Very, very tough time for our Pangolier. In fact, look at the damage out.
Ooh.
Moon, 100 HP again. He has a couple bottle charges left, and there is a bounty rune for him to take. Top lane, however, DJ getting very, very low, and looks like he might just drop. Gabby is able to get the first blood, and even AU trying to get some more decays off, but he's been stunned up, and he is more than likely just dead here. Soulbind doesn't connect, however. It does pop a mango. Tries to go for another decay, but couldn't quite get it off in time. It looks like their only option is to try and set up for that tier 1 top tower. They don't have a siege creep, however.
It's not the fastest push as well. Underlord doesn't exactly... Oh.
Gabby just walks in for a Doom.
What? Moon?
Be an easy kill out for Gabby.
How? How does it...
I understand, though, why Moon's there. He's level 6. He wants to go for a fight, but you just don't have the heroes for it. You could try to play the farm game, John, but it's TA and Doom you're up against. You're probably not going to win the farming game.
No, at least not for a long time. Like, at some point, the investment in Raven might pay off, but we're talking way down the line and up top.
Yeah, DJ, he just melts. The Nature's Wrath flying through from KP from the bot lane, and the Blink is now able to be bought by Gabby. If he can get it in time, he can initiate for his team. Just on the way in the courier, but Fnatic, they're going to try and press the advantage while they can. They'll go for the Firestorm onto Tims, but he'll turn around with an Avalanche. Still, Tims will go down. Now Armel onto Moon, and look at the damage. Oh, Moon could not survive it. He'd already committed the swashbuckle at the time.
There's that smoke, TNC. It's time to reveal that Blink.
Not only that, John, the Orchid now on KP coming out. They could even rush the Roshan pit if they wanted. Gonna pop the drums and go after DJ in that mid lane, and poor old DJ is just alone. No help to come in, no chance for him to get the Dark Rift off, and they are gonna go Moon. Goes in for the Orchid. That is a very messy initiation, and now the Doom is there. They'll commit the egg, trying to protect Moon. Tims is going to go after it. Can they burst it down in time? They can. And now the toss in onto AU. Gabby controlling up the Undying. Another TP in, and it is just complete domination.
Oh no, this is tumbling apart, Mike. The blink on Armel, the tiny blink, they've got Doom up in 20 seconds, Mike. That's the window for Fnatic to maybe get something done. Without Doom up, Gabby doesn't have as much contribution, but it's gonna be up now.
Initiation in from Tims, and that is Zephyr gone. Now Orchid gonna be out onto KP. They have caught out Moon, and Gabby doesn't even want to waste the Doom on this, I don't believe. He just wants the kill for free, but Moon is going to try for the rolling. No, they'll turn around onto KP instead, and they will get the Nature's Prophet. So it is a very nice trade for Fnatic.
If they can keep finding trades like that, that's one way to bounce back. That gives DJ his pipe, so there's some more durability here coming out for Fnatic. They can kind of weather that storm there.
That's a big kill on Raven if they can get it. He was trying to just farm up, but he's going to go down. And they just continue to laugh at them. AU hanging around, trying to get some D-wards out. That is not the time.
No. Why? Your core just died mid. You don't walk in that area. You're punished. So, I mean, all their hope is on Raven. He gets picked off like that. Not a great sign, but they're clumping up. It looks like they might want to make a play. They've got the egg around. And maybe go for something.
Gonna be out. Connect on Tims. Tims does have the blink up, but won't be able to get it off in time. They'll commit the Soulbind on Moon, but he'll be alright. But Tims is not dying. They don't have the damage. He'll turn around with an avalanche toss onto Moon, throwing it into Gabby. Tims still alive, pops the wand charges now, making a run for it. Earn charge is still going and does eventually get the kill, but now they'll jump in after this Pangolier. Moon's in trouble. Gabby right on top, and Armel, he'll have the damage on the TA. And they'll take the Tombstone, and they might even take AU's life while they're at it. They're just taking everything.
Oh no.
That make it a Roshan, I believe. Just why not?
And nothing to stop it. Like, the egg is still up there from Fnatic, sure, but they're not in position to fight. No, they're going for Zephyr.
Armel could probably solo the Roche right now, I'm not going to lie, John. Zephyr's going to take the death for himself, and...
Sir Morphling has a bit more presence. Shotgun next. Gonna be a while until that's up. I'm gonna have to deal with these 2 lives on TNC.
Blink also up on Moon now, so you have the potential to get that double stun off immediately. However, there is a toss out. AU gonna go down. Now DJ caught out in the mid lane. Just TNC, they're just snowballing over him, John. It's not even close.
No, it's really not. 4-18, 12k lead. TNC, every single thing you could ask for online for them. Fnatic, oh no, Tim's.
Yeah, Tim's, another great avalanche toss with the Orchid in from KB. That's your Phoenix gone, and now the Soulbind holds them down. They're trying to kill Tim's. They're buying back. They'll go for the team fight, but the rest of TNC are already out of there. Tim's the only one to fall.
And Gabby's been patient. He's been sitting around at mid lane looking for a blink opportunity. Right in between all of them. But doesn't have his team for backup. They're encircling slowly, but Fnatic, they're just holding the high ground still.
Jay gonna stand his ground, hit a Malice out with Moon rolling in. It's a decent initiation, but there's your Soulbind. Still Gabby, he's dropping low. He'll get the Doom out onto 2 heroes, and now the dive in from Zephyr. He drops the egg. Do they have the sustain? Do they have the damage? DJ, he's gonna rift out of there. The egg is gonna go down, and they will at least get back home.
Has been killed.
AU even buying back on the Undying. Kind of like when you're about to rip your hair out, and you just scream as loud as you can. That was what DJ was trying to do right there.
It's just not lining up. TNC.
Gabby,
tag here.
make a jump in onto Zephyr, and Zephyr is silenced, and he cannot leave. Yikes.
That's all there is to really say. I think that summarizes the past 28 minutes. Have been a pretty big yikes. 25k lead onto the high ground. No egg. And that's your team fight.
March jumps in for the Soulbind, and now the Dooms are going to come out from Gabby onto DJ, onto Moon, and they are just gone. Buy back out from Moon. They're going to try and fight this one out. AU with the Flesh Golem is not as tanky as you would hope. It's getting close to that point where you start to wonder when the call's coming.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
This game is well and truly done. They could try for it. Raven gonna come in, does get the shotgun blast onto March, but at what cost? He'll get tossed away. Maybe they can fight this. On to Armel. He doesn't have that Aegis any longer. Armel needs to get out, but some great stuns out from Moon, and they are gonna be able to get one. Now onto KB. He is on the Prophet and is gonna go down. Raven just fighting by himself pretty much. They'll make the chase for more. They do still lose the racks, but they managed to get some pretty big kills there.
They finally reveal that shotgun in a very big way. And Zephyr's egg was the big factor there. So when you get that egg fully channeled, it can look good, but look at this. Gabby just going for more.
Oh. Yeah, just kills
Just
off
like
AU. They're trying for the Roshan. Fnatic. It is a bit slower than you would hope. And now Tim's is going to rush in with an Ink Swell connecting onto Raven, and he was actually morphing, but he'll survive. Rolling Thunder, Moon going to go in. There's your Soulbind out from March, but it does not connect onto Moon. So Tim's now being left behind is going to go down. TNC, they've got to be a bit wary not to be playing too overly confidently. The harassment out from Gabby. He's very close to having that Aghanim Scepter up on our Doom. Mid lane, however, Moon rolling through Tim's once again. KB will TP in with the Orchid straight out onto Zephyr, and now the Soulbind, but he does commit the egg in time. Still KB, gonna just try and focus it down. They are trying to rift away in time, and they do. Only to lose Zephyr, but you are also gonna lose that Roshan.
They can't
get there in time. They can't get there in time. I'm also got a DD route.
Oh no.
Aegis and Cheese gone. They have to turn back around. DJ puts down the Pit of Malice. They're going to try for the fight. Onto Tims. There's your clumsy net, but Armel deletes AU straight off the bat. Now in onto more Gabby. He got the Doom off on your Pangolier. Moon is being healed up by Zephyr, and Gabby is getting low, but does eat the cheese in time. That'll mean Armel can just come back in and clean up the Pangolier. Make that Zephyr as well, by the way. He does Ghost Form, but the trap, no, not going to be enough. Armel throws another one. No, he'll be fine.
Oh, he's gonna be tanking his lucky stars. He did buy back. Raven against the world.
It really is. Your mid-rack's going down slowly but surely. They'll get the repair kit out, trying to delay things as much as possible, and they're going to jump in. It's Gabby going on to DJ. Your Soulbind out as well. AU's died back on the Undying, and Raven is way too low. He does Ghost Form. Is it enough? He'll barely survive, but he's in the middle of all this. Gabby's going to turn around once again, just man-fighting this Morphling, and yeah, Raven, he's gone. He just can't sustain the damage output. AU is actually going to have his buyback up in time. He's going to come back in onto Armel. They're going to use the egg. But TNC are going to be able to run out of range and back into DJ. The avalanche out. DJ's got nowhere to go. He is probably just going to die here. And Gabby going for more now. Back onto the Phoenix. That'll mean Zephyr's gone and AU does tie back, and that'll be it. GG is called. TNC, they will take game one in a rather dominant fashion.
That was just a stomp. There's no way to say it. It's a stomp from TNC. Excellent performance from them. They said a bounty at the end.
Yeah, Armel, Drow, Gabby, Sven.
KP Venge.
I did say I wanted to see the Gabby Sven come out earlier on today, and there it is. The best that Moon can do here is just try to snipe creeps with Power Shot, but he only has mana left for one.
Ooh, nah, that's not a good spot. And Armel, we saw him with a runaway start last time. If he gets that start again, Moon? No!
Yeah, he's dead? Yeah.
First blood.
The multi-shot. Just too much damage, and Moon, he's trying to push it to the limits here in this mid lane, but Armel will punish him for it.
Ooh, Gabby just sending the tip out from a different lane. Gabby, that's not your matchup. You know, gotta focus on your own lane. Still up top. Look at this AU.
Oh, AU. He missed the spear. That means he's gonna die now. And they're really giving it to them now. Fnatic, they're gonna smoke up and try to sneak in from behind. Be great timing here from Fnatic, but March is gonna be there to break the smoke. And now they can try and turn this one around, but Armel, he's on the run. DJ gonna TP in on the Prophet, and with that focus fire, Armel, he does not TP out like this. No, he doesn't. He doesn't even have a TP. He will go down. That's a huge pick off there for Fnatic. Well, he's placed the wards down.
Oh, there's a sentry.
That stack. Yeah, March, he already knows. And now KP gonna cut off AU. Drops him in. That's your support Mars gone. And they'll get back to the stacks. Thing is, the Roshan's being taken right now. I don't think they're guessing that this is happening, but no, with the multi-shot flying out through the Roshan pit, they know now. So, power shot. Come in, does actually get the Roshan kill. So they get the gold for it, but the Aegis will go to the way of Armel. Now AU will drop the arena, and we'll get the spear off, and Egg will also be committed, but that Egg, a bit mispositioned, and a swap out onto DJ is going to ensure that kill. AU trying to TP, but no, KP. Another swap TP cancellation. 3 heroes dead, plus an Aegis going to the way of TNC.
The trade isn't going fast enough either. This push is not as speedy as you'd want. They have to drag DJ along. Pick TNC is just going to let that go, but key items coming out. Vlad's up on Tims. They have the Spirit Vessel up on the Phoenix, so Zephyr doesn't have any charges.
Goes straight into Gabby, does get speared up though by AU, but Arena is going to be dropped. Tims, he'll roll through it onto AU. They just want to get the Mars, but great play from AU, positioning near the low ground to get knocked down by Tims, but it won't matter. Gabby just one-hits him, now finds Zephyr. Icarus Dive was still available, but Gabby is slowly but surely going to chase him down. And he does still have the war cry, so Zephyr is probably just dead here.
Chop
Does go for
Chop.
the Sunray TP, but he can't get away.
Oh, man. Whew.
Yeah.
That's gonna fix a lot of his issues in terms of getting kited around. He's even building into a Battle Fury on the Sven.
Yeah. Hey, you gonna get jumped on now by Tims. Rolling Thunder's gonna be out. They are going straight after this Mars. Hand of Gods to fly out as well, just to keep everyone alive. And Gabby looking for another, going after DJ now. A nice shackle out from Moon. Will hold Gabby back for a second, but it looks like DJ is almost guaranteed to die.
Is under attack.
And Tims keeps going. Spots out Zephyr. Focus fire will be expended by Moon.
Ooh.
Another nice shackles out, but they can't follow up.
Oh, no. It's a shame. Moon is setting up. They don't have the combinations to go in. They're not confident enough with the damage. Raven is not nearly big enough to capitalize on that control, so they just have to pull back 11-1. TNC still so far ahead. You know, I realize what the Battle Fury's for, Mike. I just figured it out, but it took some time. Ooh.
Does go down. They do end up getting this Drow Ranger. Roshan's not going to last long. I'm going to leave him getting the Yasha up now on that Drow, and does take the Aegis Cheese for himself. Does get the tier 3. Now Armel. He'll get started on the melee barracks.
Is under attack.
Oh, man. Zephyr melts to those split arrows as well. Oh.
Jackals is very nice from Moon. But again, there's just no follow-up.
Radiant structures are fortified.
DJ is taking the mid-tier 1 while all this is happening. Zephyr almost dies with his dive. And yeah, is forced to egg. The multi-shot was too much. They're gonna fight anyway. AU commits the arena, but it means nothing. Shackles was there from Moon with a focus fire out, but Gabby forces him back ASAP. And now Zephyr's dead. Just channeling a Sunray. There'll be a buyback. But they're going to lose the racks, and that'll be it. TNC happily back off. Zephyr's going to be careful where he's positioned. He's just bought back.
What you'll find laying around.
Team to know where Armel is. Raven is going to go rush for the Drow, but he Shadow Blades, but they will get the dust off. Armel able to force stuff out of there. Now they could reinitiate. Gabby looking for a way in, but March is being sieged down and does go down. Gabby, does he want to go or not? It looks like the answer is no. But Fnatic, they want to keep going. Onto KP now, and KP has been left behind. TNC, bit of indecisiveness here. They had the Aegis on Armel the whole time, but they did not engage. Armel not going to be able to catch the Phoenix out with the Gust. DJ is now underneath an Observer Ward, so Gabby just going to rush in, does get silenced up, but pops the BKB, cancels the TP, and gets an easy kill for himself. And now the rest of TNC, they're going to try for a high ground push.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yep,
attack.
that's I wouldn't even call that a wall.
Great shackle out from Moon now with the arena and the egg being committed. KP is very low, but March is keeping everyone alive. They will finally get the Vengeful Spirit. Can they get the rest? Tims will go down again to the shackles of Moon. There goes the Aegis on the Drow Ranger as well. Gabby in the middle of all this does get speared to a tree, and now another shackles out from Moon, holding him down, and they are out of mana on Gabby. He does have a cheese, however. DJ just way too far forward, does die, and now Raven needs to doppel out of there. Cheese is going to be eaten by Gabby, but he does not stun the right target. He does have another stun up in just a second, however.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
I have Skadi now available on Raven.
Dire's bottom barracks is falling.
That'll be your bot racks going down for free.
Dire's bottom barracks.
But Roshan is going to get started. It's going to be a very, very easy Roshan to go ahead and pick up. And that's an Aghanim Scepter upgrade, which... No, it's on Armel now. Armel's taken it. Look at the amount of auras they have going at once. Look at March's auras. That is ridiculous.
It's not even aligned with the HUD. Because we're in beta.
Oh, back in the back line, they're trying to initiate. Raven is there, the egg to be dropped as well. Tims does go down. Meanwhile, Gabby, he'll give up on the egg. That'll mean March does go down, but DJ will lose his own life. Now, well, Gabby going for a bit of a trip with that Icarus dive, but does get the kill. And it's a messy team fight. TNC look to have come out on top.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh yeah. I mean, oh.
Gabby, he's going in. Zephyr, no Icarus dive to speak of, and that'll be a dieback on your Phoenix. Gabby will just continue laughing all the way to the bank.
Raven.
Now even Raven, yeah, he's in trouble. They missed the stun, but they have the damage, and that'll be GG. TNC take a 2-0 victory
Dire's middle tower.
over the side of Fnatic, and it was rather dominant.
Oh yeah, it wasn't as bad for Fnatic here in game 2. I mean, at least they didn't lose out their neutral items under vision. But TNC, they come out on top, they play a lot better.